Welcome to Military Grade. I am your host Chris, and tonight we are making honey sriracha chicken, white rice, and stir fry. So let's get started, shall we? Let's start by taking the chicken out of the fridge, shall we? Alright, let's start off by preheating the oven. I'm going to start cooking this chicken at 350 degrees. So what I'm going to do is hit bake, push one up, hit bake again. Starts the preheating process. Alright, so I'm using this big glass baking pan here. Alright, I'm not sure where my wife got this. She might have got it from her mom, and it's probably at least 800 years old. Okay. Alright, you gotta be very cautious when cooking with chicken. Okay? You can get salmonella and you will get really bad sick. Okay, so all this is just a complete cesspool of sickness. So I'm going to be very, very cautious and wash your hands always. In order for the chicken not to stick, I'm going to take this vegetable oil spray, non-stick cooking spray. Great value. I don't know the price. Probably under $3. So let's just kind of saturate this a little bit, just like that. And not too much, but just enough. Okay. I hate working with chicken. Alright, so what we're going to do here is put the chicken on the pan like that. We've already got it sprayed with the vegetable oil cooking spray. This pack of chicken tenders was $5 and change. This meal is very, very easy and quick to make, especially when you're strapped for time, having 2 kids and a full-time job. Let's see if I have enough room for this. If we don't have enough room, we'll make room, dang it. Okay. Now, if you don't know me, which I'm assuming you don't, I love to cook, especially when it's quick and easy. Alright, now that I got my chickens laid out in order, I'm going to be using salt and pepper as my spices today. I usually use like Montreal chicken, chicken rub, or adobo, but being that it's going to be honey sriracha, salt and pepper is all we're going to need right now. Okay, that oven's almost done preheating, and we shall start the cooking. Alright, now that the chicken's in the oven, let's get started with an adult beverage. Only adults, kids. Only adults. Even you 20-year-olds, you're not adult yet. Alright, I love Pabst Blue Ribbon. I know it's cheap, but I like it. And what better way to drink a beer than a nice ice-cold mug that my fingers are adhered to. So when pouring beer, always pour it at a 40-degree angle. Okay? Boom, just like that. Pour it just like that. Okay, now while we're waiting for this chicken to cook, we're going to make rice. Now what I do 2 cups of water with 1 cup of rice. I'm not going to make a whole bunch of rice. Usually I make 4 cups of water with 2 cups of dry rice, and that usually feeds a family of 5 pretty much. So tonight, being that we have stir fry, I'm going to make 2 cups of water, 1 cup rice. Put this on high. Pour this in. Now if you want some cool silicone cups like this, I'm sorry, I don't know where to get these. I got these for my wife a few years ago, and it slipped my mind. Okay, now that we're waiting for the rice water to start boiling, let's go ahead and get started with the stir fry. If you're not used to cooking or being around a kitchen, this pan may look a little weird to you. This is what is called a wok. I recommend it for stir fry, especially stir fry. Now this here is deluxe stir fry. I got it at Walmart for $2 and change, like $2.30 or something. It's got broccoli, Italian green beans, carrots, baby corn cobs, water chestnuts, and red peppers. Alright, so our rice water is boiling now. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down to between medium and low. So medium low. And I'm going to put some butter in here. Put some salt. Okay, and add this cup of rice. And once you pour it, you're going to want to take a mixing spoon. It can be plastic, it can be metal, it can be wood, it doesn't really matter as long as it mixes. Once you pour it, you're going to need to stir it around a little bit so it doesn't stick and burn to the bottom of the pot. Okay, just going to stir it just a little bit. Okay. Now that it's on medium-low, we're going to let it sit. But before we leave this alone, we're going to need to cover it. Okay, now that our wok is finally heated up, I'm going to take a little bit of vegetable oil. Just kind of put just a little bit in there. Okay, kind of mix it around here. Okay, now let's start with the stir fry. Look at all them colors. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can, now that the pan is warmed up, turn it down just to about medium, okay? You don't want it on hot because, or on high because, really, dork. You don't want it on high all the time because it will burn the crap out of your meal, okay? So this isn't it. This isn't it. Just wait. I'm in love with garlic, so what I have here is minced garlic, okay? In my opinion, you can never go wrong with garlic. There can never be too much garlic. My nose can burn off and I'd be like, ooh, this garlic is great. Okay, minced garlic, that's where it's at. Now in order for this to cook thoroughly and swiftly, I'm going to cover it. So I need a lid. I don't have a wok lid. I don't even know if they make wok lids, but I'm just using a big pot lid. And we're going to let that sit and do its thing. Every now and then, you want to take the lid up, see what it's doing, knock it around just a little bit. Just like that. Look at those colors. Alright. You get to cooking. Okay, so this rice is not quite done yet, but steamy. I'm going to stir it up a little bit so it doesn't stick. I don't like to wash cooked rice pans or pots because they take forever. Once they get burned and stuck up on there, you're gonna have to soak that dang thing for at least a year. I'm exaggerating, not by much though. Okay, stir it up just a little bit. Whoops, move the camera, sorry. Cover her back up. Okay, so while we're waiting for our food to cook, let's have a talk. Now, I said previously in one of my videos that I'm done with racing, but I have a race on Thanksgiving Day. I did not sign up for it. Somebody signed me up without asking me, but I love that race and they know it, so I'm going to run that goddamn race on Thanksgiving Day. And after the race, I'm going to eat the crap out of some turkey and pumpkin pie and corn casserole and Watergate salad. It's going to be really good. Now on to another subject. My Army recruiter texted me the other day. We set up a meeting very, very soon. So hopefully we can get all that squared away. Go take the ASVAD, go to MEPS, get completely naked, and have someone touch on my, well, you know. And then hopefully I can go get the job that I want in the Army, and that is a 12 mic. 12 mic is very, very hard to get in any military branch. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get this job. Now I got to score high on the ASVAD test. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I got to score in at least an 88 in general maintenance in order even to qualify for a 12 mic. So that's where I'm at now. Let's get back to cooking, huh? Okay, let's get started on our sauce. I've already mixed it a little bit up this morning just to see if it was actually going to taste good, and it tastes great. Okay, so this is what sriracha and honey look like mixed together. This is sriracha hot chili sauce. It's got a whole bunch of Chinese kanji or whatever right there. It's got a big old rooster. You know what I mean? Alright. We have a lot of chicken. We're going to need a lot more sauce. So just squeeze. Now, I'm a guy, I don't like to measure a whole bunch of stuff if I don't absolutely have to. So, I don't have to, nor do I really want to. This is some pure and simple honey. Here's a fun fact. Honey is really the only thing that cannot ever spoil. I actually found some honey in the pyramids from the Egyptians, and it was crystallized, obviously, but it was still edible. Isn't that cool? So we're going to put this honey up in here. Okay, that seems about right amount. Take this weird plastic hairy thing. I want to stir it up. Alright, let's get to glazing these little chickens here. Ooh. Now, you would think, why doesn't he just pour all this on there? Well, because I don't want it to run off into the little pieces of chicken that my kids are going to eat, so I'm just going to do it this way. I'm not going to give my kids the overly peppered pieces. Those are mine. And I want to put these in the oven for about 5 more minutes, just to maybe put some crisp on this sauce here. So. Well, this dang Tupperware thing just dripped all over the chicken. All over every single piece, so I'm going to have to kind of wipe some of this chicken off for my kids. Alright. Well, this piece over here is okay. Oh, not anymore. I lied. Okay, that's over with. I have just a little bowl of honey. We can see it's already crystallized. Look at that. Get this brush all saturated. This is a grilling brush. Alabama, Roll Tide. Okay. See that? I'm going to take it on this chicken here. Nice sugary sweetness. Okay. Okay, very good, very good. Alright, we are good to go. And just put a little salty savoriness on that. We're going to be using some pink Himalayan salt. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in or focus. Focus. Pink Himalayan salt. Just like that. Let's put this back in the oven for about 4 or 5 minutes. So that's going to be it for tonight, you guys. We have the final product here. Honey Sriracha Chicken with white rice topped with stir fry. We are big into Japanese culture in this family, so we use the chopsticks. If you like this video, like the video. If you dislike it, hit thumbs down. Let me know why you disliked it so I can improve these videos. I plan on doing a lot more of these videos, guys, so give me some feedback. Negative or positive, it doesn't matter. I will see y'all later. Bye!